Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your Daily English Dose, your go-to channel for improving your English listening and reading skills in the most exciting ways possible. NN. Today, we are plugging in our keyboards, putting on our headsets, and diving headfirst into a world that has exploded in popularity over the last decade. A world filled with intense competition, incredible skill, and millions of passionate fans. We are talking about the electrifying world of esports.ors.n. Now, some of you might be thinking, esports, you mean video games? And yes, at its core, it is about video games. But as we're about to discover, it's so much more than just a game. It's a global phenomenon that has transformed a basement hobby into a professional sport with massive stadiums, superstar players, and prize money that can change lives forever. In this video, we'll unlock the story behind this digital revolution. We'll journey from the humble beginnings of arcade competitions to the billion-dollar industry it is today. We'll meet the pro players and get a glimpse into their rigorous training lives. And, of course, we'll learn some cool and useful English vocabulary and slang that you'll hear in the world of competitive gaming.nso. Whether you're a hardcore gamer or someone who has never picked up a controller, get ready to be amazed. You're about to understand why esports is capturing the hearts and minds of a generation. Let's get started on this epic quest. First things first, let's establish a clear understanding. What exactly is esports? The term esports is short for electronic sports. At its simplest, esports refers to competitive, organized video gaming. Think of it like traditional sports, such as basketball or soccer. Instead of a physical field or court, the competition takes place in a digital world. NN players, either individually or in teams, compete against each other in a specific game. These aren't just casual games among friends. Esports involves professional players who have dedicated thousands of hours to mastering their craft. They compete in structured tournaments and leagues, often for substantial prize money and glory. Just like traditional sports, esports has a huge spectator element. Millions of fans from all around the globe tune in to watch these competitions. They watch live on streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube, or they fill massive arenas to see their favorite teams and players compete in person. The energy in these stadiums can rival that of any major sporting event. You can hear the roar of the crowd, feel the tension in the air, and witness incredible moments of skill and strategy. NNTHE games played in esports vary widely in genre. There are strategy games that require deep thinking and planning, like League of Legends or Dota 2. There are first-person shooter games, known as FPS games, which demand lightning-fast reflexes and precise aim, such as Valorant or Counter-Strike. There are also sports simulation games, like FIFA, and even digital card games. Each game has its own unique set of rules, strategies, and a dedicated community of players and fans. NNSO, to put it simply, esports is the professional and competitive level of video gaming, where skill, strategy, and teamwork are the keys to victory. It's a legitimate sport for the digital age, and its growth shows no signs of slowing down. Now that we know what it is, let's explore how it all began. You might be surprised to learn that the roots of competitive gaming go back further than you think. The story of esports doesn't start with high-speed internet or massive stadiums. It begins in a much simpler time. Let's rewind the clock to the 1970s. The earliest known video game competition took place on October 19, 1972, at Stanford University. Students competed in a game called Space War. The grand prize? A year's subscription to Rolling Stone magazine. It was a small, local event, but it planted the seed for what was to come. Throughout the 1980s, the popularity of arcade games soared. Companies like Atari saw the potential of organized competitions. They held the Space Invaders Championship in 1980, which attracted more than 10,000 participants across the United States. This was one of the first large-scale gaming competitions, proving that people loved not only playing games but also watching others play at a high level. Characters like Billy Mitchell, famous for his perfect score in Pac-Man, became minor celebrities in the gaming world. NNHOWEVER. The real turning point for esports came with the rise of the Internet in the 1990s. The Internet connected players from all over the world, allowing them to compete against each other from their own homes. PC games like Doom and Quake, which allowed for multiplayer battles, became incredibly popular. This era saw the birth of the first true esports communities and online leagues. Then, in the late 1990s, a game was released that would change everything, especially in South Korea StarCraft. This real-time strategy game was perfectly suited for high-level competition. It was complex, strategic, and incredibly difficult to master. In South Korea, StarCraft wasn't just a game. It became a cultural phenomenon. Professional players became national heroes, and major tournaments were broadcast on television, complete with passionate commentators and roaring crowds. This was where the modern blueprint for esports was truly created. NNTHE 2000s saw the continued growth and professionalization of esports. Major international tournaments like the World Cyber Games and the Electronic Sports World Cup were established, bringing together the best players from different countries to compete for large cash prizes. Games like Counter-Strike and Warcraft 3 dominated the scene, building dedicated global fan bases. Prize pools started to grow, and the idea of being a professional gamer started to seem like a viable, though still very niche, career path. NNBUT. The final ingredient for the explosive growth of esports arrived in the 2010s. Live streaming platforms, most notably Twitch, which launched in 2011. Twitch made it incredibly easy for anyone to broadcast their gameplay to a live audience. It also made it incredibly easy for fans to watch their favorite players and tournaments from anywhere in the world. This accessibility was a game changer. Suddenly, esports events could reach millions of people instantly, without the need for a major television deal. The audience for esports grew exponentially. This massive viewership attracted big sponsors, from tech companies to beverage brands. With more money pouring in, prize pools skyrocketed, production quality improved, and the entire esports ecosystem matured into the billion-dollar industry we see today. From a magazine subscription to multi-million-dollar prizes, the journey of esports has been truly remarkable. Today, the world of esports is a complex and thriving ecosystem. It's a vast network of players, teams, leagues, sponsors, and fans, all interconnected and driving the industry forward. Let's break down the key components of this modern digital sport. And at the heart of the ecosystem are the games themselves. A relatively small number of game titles dominate the top tier of esports. These are games that are not only fun to play, but also exciting to watch. A great esports title needs to be balanced, have a high skill ceiling, and allow for strategic depth. Some of the biggest names include League of Legends and Dota 2, which are from a genre called MOBA, or Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. In these games, 2 teams of 5 players battle to destroy the opponent's base. They require incredible teamwork, strategy, and quick decision-making. Their World Championships offer some of the largest prize pools in all of esports. For example, the prize pool for the main Dota 2 Championship has exceeded $40 million in the past. Then you have the FPS or first-person shooter genre. Games like Valorant and Counter-Strike Global Offensive are tactical shooters where 2 teams compete in objective-based rounds. These games test players' aim, reflexes, and strategic positioning. They are known for their incredibly tense and exciting moments. Another massively popular genre is Battle Royale, with Fortnite and Apex Legends leading the way. In these games, a large number of players are dropped onto an island and must fight to be the last one standing. These games are fast-paced and unpredictable, making them thrilling to watch. Surrounding these games are the professional teams. Just like in traditional sports, esports has organizations that sign players to contracts. Famous teams like TSM, FaZe Clan, and Team Liquid are global brands. They provide their players with salaries, housing, coaching, and support staff, such as analysts and sports psychologists. These teams build fan bases, and compete for championships across multiple games. NNTHE competitions are organized into leagues and tournaments. Some leagues follow a franchise model, similar to the NBA or NFL, where a set number of teams own a permanent spot in the league. The League of Legends Championship Series, or LCS in North America, is a great example. Other competitions are open tournaments where anyone can try to qualify. This mix of formats creates a dynamic and exciting competitive calendar that runs all year round, and of course, none of this would be possible without the fans. The esports fan base is one of the most passionate and digitally native audiences in the world. They follow their favorite teams on social media, watch hours of live streams, buy team merchandise, and create a vibrant online community. They are the lifeblood of the industry, and their passion is what fills arenas and drives the massive viewership numbers that attract sponsors. From tech giants like Intel and Nvidia to non-gaming brands like Coca-Cola and Mercedes-Benz, major companies have realized the value of this audience. They invest millions of dollars in sponsorships for teams, leagues, and players, fueling the economic engine of the entire ecosystem. It's a self-sustaining cycle. Great games attract skilled players, who form teams to compete in exciting tournaments, which draw in millions of fans, whose attention attracts major sponsors, which allows the scene to grow even bigger. We've talked about the games and the industry, but what about the players themselves? What does it actually take to be a professional esports athlete? The reality of being a pro gamer is far from the stereotype of someone just playing games for fun in their bedroom. It's a demanding and highly competitive career that requires immense dedication, discipline, and talent. And in a typical day for a professional player is incredibly structured. It often starts not with a game, but with physical exercise and a healthy breakfast. Teams and organizations now understand that physical health is directly linked to mental performance and reaction time. Players need to be in top shape to endure long hours of competition. NNTHE majority of their day is dedicated to practice. This isn't just playing the game casually. It's a focused effort to improve. A large portion of this practice is done through scrims, which is short for scrimmages. A scrim is a practice match against another professional team. Teams will play scrims for 6 to 8 hours a day, testing new strategies, improving their teamwork, and honing their individual skills. After the scrims, the work isn't over. The team, along with their coach and analysts, will spend hours reviewing the gameplay footage. This process is called VOD review, which stands for Video On Demand Review. They analyze their mistakes, study their opponents, tendencies, and discuss strategies for their next official match. It's a highly analytical process that is crucial for staying ahead of the competition. Many professional teams live and train together in what are called team house or gaming houses. These are large homes where the entire team resides during the competitive season. This environment is designed to build team chemistry and create an immersive, focused training atmosphere. Living together means they can eat, sleep, and breathe the game, fostering a level of coordination that is essential for success at the highest level. NNTHE skills required to be a top-tier esports player are extraordinary. In many games, players need to perform hundreds of actions per minute, or APM. This requires incredible hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills. They also need lightning-fast reaction times, often measured in milliseconds, to respond to what's happening on the screen. NNBUT. It's not just about physical speed. Mental skills are just as, if not more, important. Players must have a deep, strategic understanding of the game. They need to be able to anticipate their opponents' moves, make split-second decisions under immense pressure, and communicate effectively with their teammates. Teamwork and communication are paramount in team-based esports. A team of 5 superstars who don't work together will almost always lose to a team of 5 good players who have perfect synergy. NNHOWEVER. This intense lifestyle comes with its own set of challenges. The pressure to perform is enormous. A player's career can be on the line in a single match. The long hours of practice can lead to burnout, a state of physical or emotional exhaustion. There is also the risk of wrist and hand injuries from repetitive strain. That's why the top organizations now provide resources like mental health coaches and physical therapists to support their players' well-being. The life of a pro gamer is a high-stakes, high-reward journey, demanding the same level of commitment as any other professional sport. Esports is so much more than just the competition itself. It has developed its own rich and vibrant culture, complete with unique traditions, language, and a powerful sense of community. This culture is a huge part of what makes the scene so special and engaging for millions of fans. An central pillar of esports culture is live streaming. Platforms like Twitch are not just for watching tournaments. They are social hubs. Fans can watch their favorite pro players practice, listen to their thoughts, and interact with them and other fans in real time through the chat. This creates a direct and intimate connection between players and their audience that is rarely seen in traditional sports. Popular streamers become massive celebrities in their own right, with millions of followers. They are entertainers, community leaders, and trendsetters within the gaming world. This online interaction has given birth to a unique language filled with slang, memes, and inside jokes. If you tune in to an esports broadcast or a popular stream, you might hear a lot of words that you won't find in a standard English dictionary. Let's learn a few of the most common ones. First up is GG. This is probably the most famous piece of gaming slang. It stands for good game. It's used at the end of a match as a sign of sportsmanship, similar to shaking hands after a physical game. Players will type GG in the chat to show respect to their opponents, win or lose. Another popular term is POG or poggers. This is used to express excitement or amazement. If a player makes an incredible, unbelievable play, you will see the chat fill up with the word POG. It comes from an old emote on Twitch and has become a universal sign of hype. And you might also hear the words nerf and buff. These terms refer to changes made to the game by its developers. If a character or weapon is too strong, the developers might nerf it, meaning they make it weaker to improve game balance. Conversely, if something is too weak, they might buff it to make it stronger and more competitive. Then there's meta. The meta refers to the most effective strategies and tactics currently being used in a game. The meta is always evolving as players discover new strategies and developers release updates. Teams spend countless hours studying the meta to stay competitive. For example, you might hear a commentator say, "This team is playing a very standard meta composition." Learning these terms is like learning a secret code that unlocks a deeper understanding of the conversations happening within the esports community. It's a language born from a shared passion for gaming. This passion is most visible at live events. Thousands of fans, many dressed in cosplay of their favorite game characters or wearing team jerseys, gather to share the experience. They chant for their teams, groan at mistakes, and explode with joy at victories. It's a community that transcends borders, connecting people from different cultures and backgrounds through their shared love for the game. This sense of belonging is a powerful force, and a key reason why esports continues to grow. So there you have it, a journey into the vibrant, fast-paced, and ever-evolving world of esports. We've seen how it grew from small arcade gatherings into a global industry. We've explored the complex ecosystem of games, teams, and sponsors. We've taken a peek into the disciplined lives of professional players, and we've learned some of the unique language that defines its culture. And as we've discovered, esports is truly more than just a game. It's a sport that tests the limits of human reaction, strategic thinking, and teamwork. It's a massive entertainment industry that produces content and stars that captivate millions. And most importantly, it's a global community that connects people through a shared passion. Neshen, THE. Next time you see a headline about a major esports tournament or hear someone talking about their favorite streamer, you'll have a much deeper understanding of the world they're talking about. You'll know that behind the screen, there is a world of dedication, skill, and community. NNWE. Hope this video has not only been interesting, but has also helped you practice your English skills with new and relevant vocabulary. Understanding topics like this is a great way to learn modern English as it's truly spoken. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What do you think about esports? Do you follow any particular game or team? Or maybe you're a passionate gamer yourself? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one, and your thoughts help us create better content for you. And if you found this video helpful and enjoyable, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more English learners just like you. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next dose of daily English. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of our amazing community. Keep practicing, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.